you senators.
No, minister has to respond first.
Honorable Tshabangu.
No, we don't say, we don't do, it doesn't work like that. We are not the minister there. Yes, the minister is there to respond. Why respond? We are on behalf of the respond on the point of order. Sit down. The idea of an act is to ensure that workers are registered. You are working as a tripartite at national level because those organizations are registered. So you can't meet a tripartite. An employer, there are so many employers at tripartite level. I mean, so many employers in the country. There are so many workers in the country. So when we put the law, it should encourage everyone to register, because government cannot meet employers that are not registered. Government cannot meet workers that are not registered. So it defeats the whole purpose of you meeting a tripartite level, and then the tripartite level is not being encouraged by the same players at national level. Yes, the act will say it represents all workers, but workers must be registered through unions.
Thank you, Honorable Tshabangu, for your views. Any objection? Honorable Tshiza.
I've got a debate, Madam President. I think the absurdity the minister is saying is that she can just walk down First Street and say, you come and represent workers. Is that practicable?
Honorable Minister, to respond.
Thank you, Madam President. As I have said earlier, the idea of the bill is to protect the working people. And we know that there are unions. Unions are there. That's why on clause 14.1 it says, from 2 and 3, workers and their representatives. Representatives meaning their unions, wherever they are, the union they have joined. So here we are talking about workers, and on 2 and 3 there is reference to their representatives. So those are their unions. Thank you.
No, Honorable Tshabangu, I haven't given you the floor.
Okay.
Why can't you wait until I give you the floor? Honorable Tshabangu.
What I'm saying to the minister in response is that law should define. You should not make anybody out there to speculate. What do you mean by representative? I can get a lawyer to represent me. I can get a friend to represent me. We have to ensure that RIS are registered. Unions. Unless if you want just to run this thing with yourselves and then we just go, but you are creating a mess. Some of us come from the labor. What do you lose by putting and setting a term to indicate that these are registered? They should be represented by their registered unions.
Honorable Mavenyengo.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I think this clause is correct as it is, because when we say workers, I think we are including those in the workers' union. And those, I'm debating.
Point of order.
I want to debate. I'm not answering for the minister.
Point of order. I don't know debater. Karapasi.
Minister must respond. You are not the minister. You are not the minister. We are not debating.
Honorable members,
Respect us.
honorable senators,
No, minister has to respond first.
honorable Tshabangu.
No, we don't say, it doesn't work like that. We are not the minister there. Yes, the minister is there to respond. Why respond on behalf of the minister? No, you can't respond on behalf
Point of order. Sit down. Thank you, Madam President. My point of order. No, I've got a point of order, Madam President. I've got a point of order.
You hear from someone. The point of order must be taken.
No, I think it's unfair. I've got a point of order which must be responded to.
But the point of order.
What have you said about my point of order? Have you
I said she must sit down. I didn't take his motion, his debate.
Sorry?
I didn't take his debate. I want the minister to respond what you said. No. I want the minister to respond what you said. Yes, he debated, then I want the minister to respond. I don't want the Honorable Mavenga to respond, I want the minister to respond. Honorable Minister, I give you the floor to give the clarity.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Like I said, the idea is to protect all workers, working people, whether they are involved with unions or not, because some workers are not registered with unions. So if you want, we can include the definition of representatives, then we include the unions. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Is there any debate? Any objection?
I think
We have got a debate.
his proposal in the definitions. So we have to go back to the definitions. This is what you are saying.
Honorable Tshabangu,
Because he has made
can
a
you put
proposal.
it again, your question
He
again?
has made a proposal that we should include the unions in the definitions. So I'm saying, should we go back to the definitions? I didn't quite get your proposal, the last part of your proposals.
Can we have the amendment written down so that we don't mix in everything? Please, can we have the amendment written down?
It's the minister who proposed, because I proposed and then he rejected and then put a counter proposal. So he should put it down.
I think the minister have clarified. So I say, can you put the amendment so that we have the amendment down in writing?
I put my amendments, Madam President, in writing. So the minister is responding to the amendments that I have put in writing and submitted to you. But
Honorable Minister,
she is suggesting.
can you come this side to the chair, please? Can you approach the chair? Order, Honorable Senators. I now recognize the Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Okay, on the issue of the workers and the unions, we are not amending anything, because if we refer to clause 40, there is inclusion of tripartism and is the establishment of the Zimbabwe Occupational Safety and Health Advisory Council. And there's the issue of the employees' organizations. These employees' organizations are the unions. It means any organization, trade union, or association formed to represent. So I think in clause 14 is clear. So we'll deal with that one when we get to clause 14. And on clause 14, it says workers and representatives. And representatives can be lawyers or trade unions. So it's carrying its literal meaning. So when we define it, it becomes discriminatory. So we are not going to define representative because it's clear in clause 14 and also clause 14.
Yes,
Thank you.
Any objection? No objection, agreed to. I put clause 15, roles, duties and responsibilities of designers, manufacturers, importers, sellers, distributors and suppliers. Is there any debate? Any objection? Agreed.